Hey, and thank you for clicking play. Quick video today, just to have a quick look at these two joysticks. One is mine and the other one has been lent to me by my mate Shane. The one that's mine is the one that's currently plugged in. So this is the Namco TV joystick. You'll see lots of people showing these on retro channels. We actually bought this from brand new as a family, so we've had this for quite a while now. I've heard people say that these are NES ports of the games that you're about to see. I don't know if they're that or if they're MAME ROMs. I actually don't know. All I can tell you is we enjoyed this as a family, playing it together on the family TV, which was a CRT when we got it. And then what we actually did was I had a Chrysler 300C, and when I bought it, the previous owner had put the headrest TV sets for the back passengers. And so we had this plugged into the TV for the back passengers in the Chrysler. And so my boys would occasionally pull this out from underneath the seat and have a go whilst in the car, which is it's so cool. So we'll have a quick look at this first, and then we'll have a look at the nice and nifty retro gamer, which Shane lent to me. So yeah, this is the first one, and this is basically you put AA batteries in it, you plug it in, and you turn it on, and that's all you have to do. Make sure the camera follows that back to the screen. You may have a bit of scrolling, but this camera seems to be doing very well at not giving us any strobing. So very quickly, the games we got on here, we got Pac-Man. They got me! You'll never hear me talk during a round of Pac-Man because you've got to concentrate. Okay, so just hit the reset button. Next game, Galaxian. Maybe they are. Oh, maybe they are SNES ports because just the crunchiness of that sound. We got Rally X. If he's that'll do us. I never actually played a lot of Rally X back in the day, or since getting this, to be honest. It's not one of my favourite games. Pac-Man, I can play for hours. Dig Dug. I haven't pressed start. There we go. Not very good at this one either. Bosconian. By the way, any cropping you see, that's just this TV. The tube's slightly off, so you will see that every time I do use this CRT. So you got your map down here. You have to destroy these bases. And the map shows you where the bases are. I think it was Sega Zombie I heard say, it might have been Sega Zombie, suggest that these are NES ports. I actually don't know, but you might be right. Yeah, that crunchy, that's a very NES sound. It's not an original arcade sound, I don't think. There we go, cleared that wave. So that's the Namco TV joystick. I still like this. This is a really cool thing to have. Like I said, we bought this brand new. This isn't, you know, a retro collecting thing. We just bought it because I've always been into the older games, just to correct some of the myths that I've perpetuated myself. Let's have a look at the Retro Game Arcade. Okay, so we're now going to have a look at Shane's Retro Game Arcade. 6-button joystick. Similar premise to the Namco that we've just looked at. I'm not sure about the licensing on these games. And ironically, these were sold over here. They've been rebranded as lots of different things. This comes under a brand called Nice and Nifty. And these were actually sold in the Ozpost, so the Australian Post Office, shops. Despite the questionable licensing of games. That is no doubt an issue on this. I'm going to turn up the hideous... before I do, basically, so what this is, whilst we think this is NES, this, Shane was quite pleased to discover when he booted it up after it was given to him for as a gift, is actually Mega Drive ports. These are all Mega Drive ROMs, so it's running a Mega Drive emulator. And you can see there, it says 145 in one, so you've got 145 games. We're clearly only going to play a couple of them, but let's have a go. Excuse the hideous menu music. The funny thing is, you want to go 2-player, but you can't because there's only one joystick. None of that, then. No fireballs happening. Oh, come on. I'm used... I'm usually a lot better, I promise. Seriously, I wish it wouldn't do that. Right, let's have a look. You got Batman, you got Afterburner, you got Alien 3, you got all sorts. Then you can go right. What we got? Bomber. So these are, like I say, these are all Mega Drive ports. Double Dragon is on here. Fire Shark. You got Ghostbusters. There's a really good... You got Lotus 2 Mega Drive version. We don't want to see that. We really don't want to see that. But here we go. Raiden. Let's hit some vertical scrolling shoot 'em up. Oops. I think I'm wasting those. Cows. Indestructible cows. I know I've killed some. Oh no, the cows. I could probably keep going for a long time on that. So let's have a look at a driving game last of all. No. Chase HQ 2. Yeah, let's do it. Which I don't think this is Chase HQ CSI. No, it isn't. So Ferrari F40 and trucks. I'd booted this up before. Nancy! Hello, Nancy. We like Nancy. We're obviously going to take the Ferrari. Oh, we've got a turbo! So I don't think you can shoot in this one. Whereas SCI, Special Criminal Investigation, which is traditionally Chase HQ2, you can shoot. Now of course a Ferrari F40 in real life is a V8 twin turbo. So a very fast car. The first forced induction engine Ferrari did for a production car, I believe. Oh, here we go. It's like Rainbow Road. What? Who designed this street? I've got no more turbo. Said no Ferrari owner ever. Looks like they're in a Corvette. That was a 300ZX, the pink car, which is the car in SCI. And we're out of time on that. And so, look, just to wrap up, I just want to just cover this because I need to give this back to Shane. I've had it for quite a while, but it is quite a cool device to have. Obviously, a bit of a clickbaity title is, you know, retro rubbish ? I have no problem with these kind of devices. Like I said, we absolutely love this as a family, and you know, for all the time we've had it. And this, if you just want a quick blast and you don't want to go collecting the original cartridges or worrying about aging equipment, there's nothing wrong with devices like this. They're not perfect. Of course they're not. But they're usually quite cheap and they do the job. So if you want to play some Mega Drive games in a, you know, a cheap, easy, low fuss way, you know, some people get really snobby about this. It plays the games. It does a fine job. There's nothing wrong with it. Thanks for watching. forgot about the thing. Wasted all that time. You got this button. And here we go, back to normal. All that hard work at the gym, wasted. Back to normal. Gone. Alright, that's enough of that. Mainly because I now can't feel my legs. Thanks for watching.